Hi, welcome to 3 Spoonsful by Shweta Mehra, and today let us see this amazing paneer vegetarian dish which is everybody's favorite. Everyone loves this one. It's paneer makhni. So, if you have any party in your house or you're just trying to put it together quickly, this is a super simple recipe and it turns out fabulous. So we have just our simple regular ingredients that we require: tomatoes, onions, curd, garlic, etc. And we are going to make the most amazing makhni gravy, which is like the butter masala kind of gravy, and we are also going to add paneer to it. So let's get started. To begin with, I'm going to marinate the paneer here. So I have taken some yogurt, to which I'm adding tandoori masala and some regular home spices. So some salt, red chili powder, jeera powder or cumin powder, and some coriander powder. The reason I'm mixing this separately is because paneer is extremely light and it's very soft. So if you start actually mixing everything in the paneer, it's bound to break. So it's better to prepare the marination separately and then just toss the paneer in it very lightly. Now I'm just going to try and coat the paneer pieces as evenly as I can without breaking the pieces. Do this with a light hand. I have cut paneer into really small cubes. If you wish, you could even cut them into larger pieces. Now we are going to smoke the paneer. So to do that, what you have to do is you have to heat a charcoal till it turns like red and put it in the marination in a small dish. I didn't have charcoal, so a little tip that you could use just like me is I burnt a little inch stick of cinnamon and make it black, like completely black. It should burn till it's red, and then add it to a little dish, pour some ghee on it, and then shut the lid. So this beautiful smokiness literally covers the entire dish. You could do this with chicken, you could do this with vegetables, and because it's cinnamon, it even gives a great flavor. Now let's prepare the makhni gravy. For that, I've taken a pan, I've added water to it, and to it I'm adding some roughly chopped onions. Next we'll add some tomatoes, some garlic, and a few cashews. I've also added whole dried chilies to this. If you want to keep the spice levels a little low, I would suggest you could just add one. But the chilies is what will give a beautiful reddish color to this, because you're not going to add any color. I've also added some salt and then let this boil properly. So I'm covering it and boiling it. You could probably use a larger pan because you can see it's really crowded, but it was fine. So after about 10 minutes or 12 minutes, when this gets done completely, you'll know that it's cooked because the tomatoes, it's very easy to remove the skins of the tomatoes. So that's when it's done. Here our paneer is also nicely smoked and the aroma is really fantabulous because I've used the cinnamon. So now let's prepare the gravy and the paneer. We'll grill the paneer and then we'll assemble it all together. So here in a pan, I have taken some oil, and this is makhni or butter masala, so you definitely add in a little bit of butter. In a griller pan, I have just added in the paneer cubes so that they get cooked side by side and we can just assemble it together nicely. If you're doing this for a party, I would suggest you do this and then just before serving, add the whole thing together. Now to our makhni gravy pan, I'm going to add a small bay leaf, and the boiled mixture. I have made a puree of it and I'm adding it in the same pan. If you want, you could also strain this so that it just gets even smoother, but I haven't strained it here. I've just added it like that because the puree was quite fine by itself. So now all we need to do is cook both these things separately, of course with a few spices, because this is the beauty of Indian food. So we are adding some red chili powder here, some cumin powder, coriander powder, and some garam masala. Let's mix this well. And in this entire recipe, I have only used Kashmiri red chili powder, so the spice levels don't get too high, but the color remains very pretty. Now after cooking it for a while, you just need to keep checking it. So it just needs to get cooked well and the water content needs to evaporate. And the gravy should look smooth and nice. To this we are going to add a little bit of honey because this makhni gravy does have a little bit of sweet taste to it. So to balance out the flavor of the tomatoes, adding honey at this stage, it's wonderful. You could even substitute it with some sugar, but traditionally we've been adding honey, so I have continued adding the honey. Now after this, since the paneer is ready, I'm going to assemble it all together. I'm just taking all the paneer pieces from the grill pan. Because of the marination, there will be a little bit of this marinated residue kind of a thing. Do add that to your gravy because that'll enhance the flavor a lot. Now it's all well mixed together. So let's just give this a little bit of a boil for just 2 minutes. Before that, I'm adding some kasuri methi. And then we'll cover and cook it. And just let it boil for hardly 2 minutes, and then you can see this dish is ready. It looks beautiful, so let's dish it up. I have dished it up here and you can see it looks very pretty. I have just beaten some curd and tried to draw a design on it and sprinkled some more kasuri methi. You could also add some coriander, and I've served it with lachha parathas which are made from whole wheat. So if you like this recipe, do like my channel, subscribe and share this recipe with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can get more such recipes. Hit the bell icon for notifications and do come back here. Bye. Thank you.